Alright, so here we are. We're going to do a little composting. I brought my compost bucket out. Alright, I just did this morning, so it's a little on the empty side, but we got some of the breakfast stuff in there. Got some orange peels, we got the flowers from the night before. Also, what I do in my compost bucket every single time, I save my old bags, I save paper towels, I put them at the bottom of my little compost bucket. It helps absorb some of that moisture from all the kitchen scraps, and it really helps everything slide out all at once. Adds a good bit of carbon to the compost pile. It's gonna help stuff break down faster actually. So, we got the greens, we got the browns. What's greens? Greens are weeds from your garden that haven't gone to seed. Greens are also your kitchen scraps, your potato peelings, your carrot peelings, spent lettuce. I mean, I'm talking even, you know, pasta that you didn't eat, bread that got moldy, eggshells, coffee grounds, all goes into the compost. You can see a little bit of that on that little delicious bit right there. So you add your greens from your kitchens. You can see some of our other addings here. We had some, half of a plum that went bad. We got some eggshells, we got some newspaper, we got some stems and whatnot that I had to cut off, some of the plants. We got all kinds of stuff in there. I'm gonna grab a little bit of straw. I love using straw for my compost pile. This just gets stored right behind the pile. Can't even see it over there. And we just put straw over the kitchen scraps so that, number one, they're covered up so they don't smell. Number two, helps everything break down, okay? You got your greens and you got your browns when it comes to composting. The greens are the leafy stuff, the obvious greens, and the kitchen scraps. All kitchen scraps count as green, okay? Your straw counts as brown. Your newspaper counts as browns. What you want to do, you're mixing these together. You're finding the perfect ratio. It's 2 to 1. 2 parts browns, 1 parts greens. So, however much you bring out in your compost bucket in a day, you have to add that much straw or browns right on top, and then kind of tap it down a little bit just to make a little more room. You might think this container is full, it just keeps on taking it and keeps on taking it. We have not emptied this thing out. Lived here for 3 years. I'm very much no-turn composter. I fluff it every now and then, but I got worms in here, composting worms, doing the work for me. This thing never smells. It looks great because I'm always adding lots and lots of browns. That's the key. You've got to add 2 times the browns to 1 volume of the greens. If you do that and add lots of browns, you're going to have a healthy compost pile. The one other thing you can do to make this go faster and really cook in the summertime, right nearby, grab a little handful of the garden soil. All this is alive with beneficial biology. It's going to really help the compost break down quickly. Just get a little bit of that soil in there. It really helps break stuff down. Also, you know, we had some pasta last night. It is summer. Puttanesca abounds in the garden, so we got this leftover pasta water. I'm going to pour this on the compost to keep it kicking. In the middle of summer, compost piles tend to dry out a little bit, and that'll slow them down. But if you keep adding water in the summertime, you know, leave it open when it rains, add your pasta water, whatever, it's a little more sustainable. That way you're not pulling out the well, and it'll make your compost cook that much faster. So that's quick and down and dirty composting in less than 5 minutes. So get to it, people. It's easy. If I can do it, you can do it. Get out there, do some work, organic mechanic style.